Previously on Saving the Tigers.
Idegard Johnson, 37, free transfer. I mean, again, 11-month contract in the Ji-Young Lee. It looks like if anyone's going to nick something here, it's going to be Palace. And Sakho's through, and McGregor saves, and Zaha's got an empty net. And my tactical tinkering has...
at the back, 4 at the back, wing backs, 3 in midfield, 2 in midfield, 2 up front, attacking midfielder, diamonds, you name it, we've tried it. Mirallas beats his man, puts it in. Lukaku, free header, Berardi off the bar. He was flapping at it, but that's just unlucky. They don't deserve that at all.
2 games remain. 3 points are needed. It comes down to this. Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode of Saving the Tigers. West Bromwich Albion, that's what stands between us and Premier League safety. Cracking on with what we usually do in the episodes. So, this week's star man, this week? I don't know why I said week. Today's in this episode, the star man is Ahmed El Mohammadi. He's had a superb last 5 games, averaging 8.26 in his last 5. He's averaged overall the season a 7.32. He's got 2 goals this year, 9 assists, and has been rewarded with 4 Man of the Match awards, and he has been absolutely superb for us. On the negative of that, he's also one of a number of players that have asked to leave the club because they want to play for someone bigger, which is El Mohammadi, Harry Maguire, Tom Huddleston, Jake Livermore, and Robert Snodgrass have all said they want to play for a bigger team. I've tried to offer them new contracts. None of them want to talk about terms until we've got our safety secure, is how they phrase it. So if we beat West Brom, the first thing I'll be doing is offering lots of contracts to people. I will say now, this episode could be longer because if we don't beat West Brom, I'll do the Man United game as a live com as well to see how. So you're here for me, or with me, for me. You can be my emotional rock out there, listeners. You'll be there for me if we need to play Man United and stay up that way. I haven't looked. What I will do is, pretend I'm some sort of proper manager, and I'll look who have Burnley got as their last game. Schedule. They have Sunderland, which is quite interesting because I think they're down here in the mix with us. Right, so Sunderland are in it. I mean, Burnley would need an 11-goal swing. I was going to say we're pretty safe because of goal difference, but a game against Man United could easily turn that around. The other game is if we don't win, then Stoke are in with a shout of jumping over us, and their last game is Leicester, so they should probably lose that. Our previous fixtures that we've had, so our last live con was against Everton, which was a 2-2 draw. Quite entertaining. 33,000 people at Goodison Park. Pretty decent game. I tried some tactical defensive nonsense to hold on to a 2-1 lead and lost it. So that was 2-2. We then went to Man City and lost 2-0. Got completely outplayed. Aguero was far too good for us. We went to Chelsea, lost 5-3. Which was an unbelievable game for the neutrals. So with that, Alex Bruce got on the score sheet. We had Hernandez and Morrison as our goal scorers, but Costa got a goal in the first minute and a goal in the 93rd minute. Eden Hazard got a goal. Loic Remy scored a penalty for them, and Juan Cuadrado, who recently got named World Player of the Year, overrated much, got them their 5 goals. So we went from there to a 1-1 draw with Middlesbrough. Followed that up with a 0-0 draw against Stoke. We then lost to Sunderland 1-0, which was very disappointing because it's quite a big game. That would have made us safe if we had won that one. But then we went to Crystal Palace and won 1-0, which was really good. It was Abel Hernandez getting our goal in that one. And then we played Watford and drew 1-1. Abel Hernandez again got another goal. He equalised after Ben Watson had put Watford ahead with a screamer of a finish. This is a massive game today against West Brom, and I will go and set up the team and then see you at the game day screen. Catch you guys in a bit. Okay guys, welcome back. Here we are. So this is how we line up at home to West Brom. Berardi keeps his place in goal. El Mohammadi, the superstar of the last 5 games, is at right back. Maguire and Curtis Davies make the back 2 with Robertson at the left back as usual. Huddleston is a deep line playmaker in this holding midfield role. Myler is the ball winning midfielder. Jake Livermore plays box to box to get up and support the strikers, who are Snodgrass, Marin and Hernandez. On the bench, we have Alan McGregor, who's been moaning about first-team football, but he's just not as good as Berardi, so he's going to stay on the bench. I think his contract's up at the end of this season, so I'm hoping he'll just go. Michael Dawson, Ravel Morrison, Wagner Love, Odebaju, Sam Clucas and Am Diamande. It's quite a strong bench for us for once. West Brom line up like this in a 4-2-3-1. They have Foster in goal, Gamboa, Olsen, Evans and Galloway as their back four. Darren Fletcher and Claudio Jacob in the middle. Berahino is on the right wing, Morrison off the striker and Chris Brunt on the left wing, with Rondon playing as the lone striker up front. Their bench is Boaz Myhill, Gareth McCauley, Matty Phillips, Ricky Lambert, Pereira, F. Barella, who I'm not too sure who that is, and Callum McManaman. Into the opposite instructions, again the assistant can do that for me. Into the team talk, I've got to go and tell them this is an important match. We go out there and give the fans a good performance. Well, my goalkeeper Bardi got nicely motivated for that, so let's see if we can fix the rest of it. Passionate, I have faith. Let's at least try and get them going. Seems to be working somewhat. Going to stick with the same game plan. Right, here we go, into the breach once more. This is it, do or die. Here we go, we have kick-off and it goes back to Mailer, back into Livermore's feet, and that was probably the quickest I've ever seen that highlight end. Again, thank you very much for watching, getting some good feedback on all the videos still. Going to keep this series going, as I said, even if we get relegated I'm going to keep it going. So, we have a highlight and it's come out to El Mohammed on the right, and there's loads of space on the left for Marin. He's put him in. Marin, oh, good save from Foster. First corner of the game goes to Hull. As the commentary said, he probably should have scored. Marin puts it in and Fletcher gets an easy header away. Abel Hernandez back out to Marco Marin, who's been superb on loan. He was looking for Snodgrass at the back post, but he's overhit it. So, yeah, thank you very much for watching. All your comments, all your likes, all the sharing of it on Twitter and all of that. If you're not following me on Twitter, it's @CulturedF. I hope all those new people that have watched the video, it's got some views on it now. The first one, I really hope you've watched it all the way through. It's going to be a busy summer for us, I think, at Hull City. There's quite a few people leaving, like Tony Hibbert, Idiger Johnson, all those people I signed on a 1-year contract at the beginning of the game. Oh, I should shut up because there's a highlight. So Abel Hernandez brings it away. We're over the half end. Livermore. Will Snodgrass make the run? He won't. There's space for El Mohammadi. Ball to the back post. Hernandez. Ah, what a block from Marcus Olsen. Marcus Olsen? Jonas Olsen. Snodgrass at the corner. He's taking duties off Marco Marin. Brunt heads it away. El Mohammadi. In feet to Maguire. Maguire around the corner to Huddleston, but that's that. Yeah, the video seems to be doing alright at the moment with views and stuff, which is pretty good. Going to carry this season on. Busy summer ahead. I'll probably do all of the summer and then condense it into a video with a montage of the people I sign and things like that. But it's a corner there for West Brom. Berahino puts it in. It's headed clear well by Maguire, I think, and then it was Jacob into Gamboa. It's a poor pass and Robertson's picked it up. Into Marin's feet. He turns and he's tackled by Gamboa really well. Morrison with the ball. Out to this Brunt on the right hand side. Jacob. Robertson well read, and Marin's got some space he can run into. And here he goes. Go on, Marin, son. Get a good cross in for Hernandez. And there he is. Hernandez, and that's a goal. And that is 1-0 Hull City, and we deserve that, I think. From the highlights we've had, we've been all over them. The stats would suggest otherwise. 20th goal of the season. Abel Hernandez. And now we see it in the glorious 3D. Marco Marin, what a player. Hopefully going to get him again next year. Abel Hernandez is there. Bosch with the header. Ben Foster, no chance. 1-0 Hull City. Clocking down to half time. We've got this 1-0 lead. Hopefully we can take it into the half time break, which we have, which is very, very good. I'm going to tell them that calmly, I'm happy with the performance. They seem happy by that. Not going to change a thing because most people are playing well. We could have a better performance from Robert Snodgrass. Might bring Maloney on, or not Maloney, sorry, Ravel Morrison on in a minute for him. But at the moment, keep it as it is. Because although West Brom have been creating chances, they've not done anything with them really. So it's very rare to see a Tony Pulis team with 56% possession. Bloody hell. He's actually got them playing football, unlike us. We're just trying to hit the big man out front and hope it works. But hopefully these two defensive midfield that we've got will now keep it very tight. And what a ball that is from Hernandez. Marin's out on this left wing. He cuts inside, puts the ball. Snodgrass. Oh, should have scored. It should be 2-0 2-0 to Hull City really. That's a great opportunity for Snodgrass. It's sort of one I think Ravel Morrison probably would have put away. And I think as we clock down to the hour mark, as the ball goes in, Davies doesn't win the header. It was clearly clear by Olsen. Gamboa back to Foster. Short pass. What is this? Tony Pulis cannot be their manager anymore. I'm going to have a check of it after this highlight, I think, because they are playing out from the back, which is not right. Curtis Davis clears it away. I thought he was going to miss that then. Abel Hernandez is surrounded by defenders and he holds it up. We're not throwing too many men forward, which I guess is good. But Marco Marin's there again and he's cut inside a shot from distance. And I'm going to use that break to find out who on earth is in charge. Michael Laudrup, that's why. I didn't think they weren't playing like a Tony Pulis team. They were not playing like a Tony Pulis team. So But they have been dominating possession. They've had more shots, but not as many of them have been on target, and no clear-cut chances so far. As it clocks down, we've got about 35 minutes left. Snodgrass just hasn't got into this game at all, so he is going to come off for Ravel Morrison, who can play out there and has been doing much better recently, actually. He's been having some good performances for us in the last 5. Although our results haven't been brilliant, he's been playing quite well. As you can tell, I'm chatting quite a lot because I'm actually quite nervous about this game. I mean, again, look at the table. Just a win takes us up to the 13th. That's how close it is, this league. Pereira slips in Matty Phillips. It's a good save. And Robertson, I think, did well in there. Mailer hoofs it clear. Macaulay picks it up. Out to Evans. Up the line, up the middle to Fletcher. Pereira, good free ball. Berahino, tame shot. And Berardi catches it cleanly. Big hoof up front, but fine with us to do that. Time's ticking down. We're going to stay on counter. Gamboa on the right wing spot. Into Pereira. Phillips, Berardi with a good save. Let's see if anyone's getting tired. Because they are creating a few more chances now. David Myler, but I don't really want to bring him off. He's a good defensive man in there. I am going to sit him on to defend though. And no, Livermore can stay as he is. El Mohammedi's going to drop back to a just a normal fullback on support. And I think in about 5 minutes I'm going to do the same for Robertson and just put him on support. Unless they score from here. Pereira flicks it in. Curtis Davis with a header. It's bouncing around. Robertson's there. He's got a tackle in. Berahino's picked it up on the edge of the box. Hopefully we'll get this clear. Marco Marin's brought him down. I'm going to do it now. I know I said I'd give it 5 minutes in the game, but he's going to go onto a fullback on support. Dropping people deeper. I might even drop the defensive line deeper in a minute. Davies heads it away. Berahino from range, but Bardi saves and holds on to it very well. As the time ticks down, I know how much we need this win. Right, I'm going to let this highlight play out, and then I'm going to make some changes so that it's even more defensive. Myler into Huddleston. Out wide to Robertson, who's now on support. Marin's in field of him. Into Livermore. Will Hernandez make the run? Ravel Morrison. It's come out to Livermore. I thought he was going to bang it from range. Huddleston. Myler. Back to Davies. This is good. Good keeping the ball. Bit of time wasting. Marco Marin. Can he beat Gamboa? He can't. He's tackled well. Long ball forward. Maguire wins the header and Abel Hernandez picks it up. Marco Marin's in acres of space. Marco Marin. Oh my word. He's absolutely ballooned that over the bar. And with that, I am going to drop... No, what am I going to do? What am I going to do? Let's stay on our feet and we'll be more disciplined. We'll keep the direct passing because I think that's working. But we will lower the tempo. Do I go into defensive, waste time? Stick with lower tempo. Right. This is either going to monumentally cock up or it's going to... The next 5 minutes is just going to fly by and hopefully it'll just fly by. Right, 87, 88, 89. There's 3 minutes of injury time. Come on, this is it. This is the last highlight. It's got to be. Matty Phillips in the area. Cross is blocked. Marco Marin gets it. Into Robertson's feet. Long ball forward. Come on, ref. Blow the whistle. And that's it. And West Brom. Oh my God, I can't even speak. I'm so excited. Hull City remain in the Premier League. This is absolutely epic. Don't need to address anything. Sod that. Well done, lads. Really good performance. That is brilliant. As I said, a win took us up to 13th. I mean, we could even jump up another place if we beat Man United, but I'm not fussed about that. We are safe. We are secure. There is 4 points between us and the relegation zone. Oh my word. What a result. I'm going to save it straight away in case we get a crash dump. No, in my luck we would. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I hope you feel as happy as I am. What an end to the first season. I mean, we were flying up there at 5th and 6th at one point in the early days. And then we've absolutely bombed to the bottom of the table. We were in the relegation zone at one point, but we've managed to get out without signing a player. Without paying hard cash for someone to sign a new contract for us and the things like that with a player. Only loan players, only freebies. And we've done it with bloody Ida Gudjonsson in the squad, which I cannot believe. Where is he? There he is. Good old Ida. I mean, his stats are still doing well, but he's gonna go. I don't think he can. I can't really have a 38-year-old Ida Gudjonsson on the books next year. Actually, who knows? He might still be here if we can't get any people in. So, I don't really know what to do. Should I do the second game? No, I'm going to leave it there. Oh, that was great. Well, thank you guys so much for watching again. Please hit that like button if you've liked it. I think if there's any video of this series that deserves a like, it's probably that one, because Hull City are Premier League, and I will chat to you guys in a bit. Thank you very much for watching. Speak to you soon. I'm out. Cheers.